Inside the Albanian Mafia, the most brutal godfathers of Europe. An Albanian national called Adriatic Tresa was murdered inside his luxury property in Ecuador, a South American country at a distance of thousands of miles from the Albanian mainland that has sparked debates about the dreaded Albanian Mafia. The victim was under investigation for cases related to drug trafficking when his sudden death came in November 2020. He was also accused of money laundering and being the mastermind behind the killings of a fellow Albanian national and an Ecuadorian journalist. Albania, officially the Republic of Albania, is a Balkan nation located in southeastern Europe on the Adriatic coast. Its neighbors include the likes of Montenegro to the northwest, Kosovo to the northeast, North Macedonians to the eastern border, and the Greeks to the south. Albanians have a turbulent 20th century history that saw their nation become dependent on the Soviets for humanitarian as well as military aid, and creating a local enemy within their communist brethren in the form of Yugoslavia in 1948. The fall of the Soviet Union forced top Albanian decision-makers to swallow the bitter pill and pursue the process of westernization, eventually joining the European Union and the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. However, Albania had the misfortune of being one of the countries used for funneling weapons by the Soviet Union to support the communists fighting for a communist revolution in Greece. The Albanian organized crime groups became active only after the fall of the Soviet Union in the 1990s. As Albania was far from self-sufficient, the sudden, almost overnight collapse of the leading supplier of the communist bloc saw Albanians go without the most basic of amenities. As the country entered a stage of economic turmoil, the law and order systems disappeared, allowing local strongmen and influential cadres of the communist parties to take up arms and form their mafias to further their interests. One thing that must be understood is that the Albanian crime syndicate doesn't always refer to crimes occurring in Albania, but rather to a larger group of operations that include those people who recognize them to be a part of the Albanian ethnicity and share a common language. Albanian crime syndicates began as one of the newly minted mafias in the chaos-wrapped Eastern Europe in the 1990s. Today, Albanian organized crime has spread its wings greatly and is known to operate across 3 different continents. Europe, North America, and South America have seen a spurt of crimes linked to the Albanian syndicate in recent years. Their span of operations includes their native Albania, but also the surrounding states of Kosovo, North Macedonia, Montenegro, and Greece. Western European nations like the Italian Republic, Germany, the United Kingdom, France, and Switzerland too have seen multiple murders and money laundering cases perpetrated by the mafia. These crimes are led primarily by migrants who have migrated here in hundreds and thousands after the economic collapse of Albania. Recent reports have stated that the wings of the mafia have extended deep into Asia and have been operating in China and the Middle East, including Israel. They have developed an aura of superiority in the underworld and are known to be proficient in several languages like English, Italian, and Greek. They also have different identities to help to be inconspicuous in their tasks. The Mafia has become a very infamous name among the law authorities because of its diverse range of activities. Their criminal enterprises include the trafficking of drugs, arms, and even humans. The human trafficking ring has recently gathered steam due to the refugee crisis and wars in the Middle East. Illegal immigration into European Union countries happens via Italy and is supported through Albania. The majority of the European drug market, especially the cocaine market, which is estimated to range about $1 billion American wholesale, is believed to be controlled by this ring. They have also experienced distributors of cocaine in numerous European cities, including London. Years of data recording about the activities of the mafia have given ample proof of the underlying complexity of the mafia's work while demonstrating a very high criminal capacity. Their actions have also extended to arson, assault, bribery, supporting extortion rackets, and rampant money laundering. They are known to use murder as a tool to further their aims while also dabbling in prostitution rackets, vehicle theft, robbery, and sex trafficking. So what do you think about the Albanian Mafia? Feel free to comment and let us know. The Albanian Mafia is believed to be controlled by over 15 mafia families. Over time, they've made many allies in the game, including the Italian 'Ndrangheta and the Camorra. Some bigger players include the infamous Mexican Sinaloa cartel, the Sacra Corona Unita, Societa Foggia, the Sicilian Mafia, and the Turkish Mafia. The Bulgarian and Romanian mafias too work in collaboration with their Albanian counterparts. They have monopolized several international affiliations and are believed to enjoy strong connections with politicians across Europe. The reason behind the success of the Albanian Mafia is that it constitutes some of the highest crime-generating elements in European society. It combines the traditional characteristics of organized crime and the modern aspects of flexibility. It is known for its rigid internal discipline that supports its hard clan structure. The foundations are based on its endogamic closure system, or marrying within the organization that augments its impermeability, the internal cohesion between their different elements. However, they are known for using several modern and innovative characteristics, like involving transnational elements in their top decision-making facility. This massive logistic capacity, supported by the diverse nature of Albanian organized crime, has helped it establish itself strongly outside the mother country. It has also become one with other criminal elements of different nations. In the United States, Albanian Mafia refers specifically to various Albanian American-led organized crime groups operating nationwide. It includes the Rudaj organization and the Albanian Boys based in New York City. These Albanian American crime groups have a varying and complex relationship with their counterparts in Albania and other parts of Europe. Like any other mafia, the structure of a typical Albanian mafia is strictly hierarchical. Families are led by an executive committee known as a bayrak. These committees workprint decisions about the mafia's working and help coordinate the activities. They select a high-ranking member to lead each unit and are called a kraj, or boss. They then choose their henchmen called krajatar, or underbosses, to work as their extensions into the mafia unit and act as a medium of transmitting their commands to the workers at the ground level. The krajatar has several duties, including choosing a meek, or friend, who is expected to act as a liaison to other mafia members. Even as the Albanian Mafia has seen tremendous expansion across the globe, they have faced stiff resistance from other mafias, like the Russian Mafia, the Ukrainian Mafia, and the Polish mob, who are all fighting each other while vying for control over the illegal activities network across Europe. The American Group and the Hells Angels Club are staunch enemies of the Albanians and have seen multiple bloody encounters with them. The membership of this mafia is deeply based and founded on the principles of loyalty, honor, and family, with a lot of emphasis on the background and blood of the people. Much power is also put on marriage, as significant parts of the Albanian networks still run the old-fashioned ideologies framed long ago. The Albanian mafia families, or clans, usually control many smaller splinter groups that record thousands of members worldwide. This hierarchical system helps them work together as a unit and is highly dependent on the major mafia family to manage their whip of control over their underlings. Usually, a punishment system ensures that no group distances itself too far from the main family. The Albanian Mafia has carved out its territories to prevent a clash between different groups. In the Shiak area of Albania, the Jaka clan is believed to be the most influential. At the same time, other prominent groups operating in Albania include the Bregus, or the Bregu crime family. The jailed Armir Bregu runs that. The Osmani family of Kerkiku, Kaushi, Sheu, Kakami, and Hassani are another infamous troupe of Albanian mafia bosses. Aldo Bare's Banda Ilushnia and Zev Mustafa, a very close associate of the Gambino family, part of the Italian mafia, are some other big names. Both are serving time in jail. Jevdet Lika, of American Albanian heritage, was another notorious New York City criminal underworld don. The Rudaj organization is one such Albanian mafia splinter group that operates extensively in the New York City metro area. The name is derived from the man widely believed to be the kingpin, Alex Rudaj of Yorktown, New York, a Montenegro national of Albanian heritage who fled to the U.S. in 1987. The organization began in 1993 in Westchester, but soon spread its operational areas into the Bronx and Queens areas. It is believed to be controlled jointly by Rudaj and an Italian-American associate called Nardino Colotti. Did you like this video? Please comment with your thoughts and remember to subscribe to our channel.